Hello, hello, hello. Am I speaking? Am I speaking? Okay. Talvez. Sei lá. Deve estar bom. Acho que. Voltando a fazer a missão. Desta vez vou falar porque não tem mais nada para fazer. Quer dizer, eu vou estar metade a maioria das vezes.
Ganyu! Ganyu! Come on, wake up! Some friends have arrived! Hello, friends.
Well, I have some... A guest at one... Apologies in advance.
Wait! Shenhe? Not there!
See? It worked.
Are you okay, Ganyu? I'm fine.
Huh. Was it that effective?
Chilly, huh? Paimon doesn't... Was I asleep?
Did you not sleep last night? Perhaps you should come work at Wanmin Restaurant with me.
I'm sorry. I seem to have missed your name. You are...
Me? My name is Gaming. I work as a guard.
Gaming. The name sounds familiar. People tell me you're...
Well, you know me.
My name is Ganyu.
It's an honor to finally... Oh, you...
Yes. I have neither made nor flown a kite before.
Me too. I want to participate in the kite. Plus, it's more meaningful if you make the kite. Your best friend didn't come. Well, Chi-Chi's been super busy helping Dr. Baiju lately. Oh, I also brought bandages.
Wow, you're really...
As for myself, I was original, but Cloud Retainer is always going... It was so thoughtful of her to arrange this workshop. My motivation for... Well, we're all...
Who is it that speaks of oneself in such an ill-tempered tone?
Oh, come on! You clearly heard Paimon! Master stopped to buy grilled tigerfish to share with everyone. Come get it while it's... Oh, Paimon, sorry, Miss Illuminated Bird! Paimon always knew you were the smartest, coolest, and prettiest Adeptus. Someone as wonderful as you is sure to... So delicious. Paimon's life is
It appears that we've ended up with quite a few participants indeed. The materials are over here. The regular dyes and luminescent ones have been clearly marked. Use them as you see. As for how to make the kite, one assumes you all made sure to listen to the instructions one provided while we were eating.
Paimon may have focused a little too hard on the eating and less on the listening. Paimon knew she could count on you, Traveler.
One will wait under this tree and avail oneself of the cool air while one digests. Do not hesitate to seek one's company if you have any trouble.
We're not in any hurry to get started.
Too slow.
Auntie Cloud Retainer, look! Am I doing it right?
Very good. Your frame is nice and sturdy. This design, is it a finch?
Yep.
One...
What color are you going to make it, Yao Yao? I haven't decided yet. If I make it blue, it'll be...
If you are asking for one's own opinion, when giving a gift, the key consideration is the recipient's feelings, is it not?
Oh, hey, I never told you the kite was for Chi-Chi.
With age comes wisdom, child. One simply has a way of knowing.
Oh, cool. I'm gonna start painting it.
Good. One will watch. You two seem strangely unoccupied. One was under the impression that...
We actually haven't started yet, but we're going to start, right now. Hey, Gaming, want to team up?
Huh? I have to participate?
You're that unenthused by kite making, huh?
No, it's not that. It would take too long. What do you think, Shuyu? Is there a particular design you...
I want to
that might be a little hard to pull off.
True, but I still...
Okay.
Shenhe, it would be great if you could refrain from putting things on.
I see.
Thank you. No harm done.
Good. Could I touch them just once more, though? No oil or anything.
Huh? Please, I told you. Just call me Ganyu. Well, alright. Just...
Firm to the touch with no discernible temperature. Oh, not unlike certain medicinal plants I've eaten. Oh, still, Ganyu appears to be shaking like a cat whose whiskers have just been touched. Then I'll apply the oil to your...
Oh, no need. I'll just... Anyway, we should perhaps...
Okay.
Well, they seem to be getting along swimming. We should get started on our kite now. Let's go. First, we have to decide on the shape. Hey, what are you laughing at? Oh, if nothing else, a Paimon-shaped kite could at least make sure you... Maybe we're not exercising enough artistic license. Now, what expression should we... It's too high! Someone save Paimon! She's about to faint! Like that? Since the kite is going to be... Oh, Paimon totally didn't do anything wrong! And even if she did... Since the kite is going to... Oh, Paimon totally didn't do anything wrong! And even if she did, she doesn't deserve to get shot up into the sky for it. Something like this, then. Since the kite is going... Ooh, like this? Ooh! The title of Champion Kite Flyer is mine! Since the kite is going to be flying... It's too high! Someone save Paimon! She's about to faint! Like... Now that we've decided... It's done! Now we just have to attach...
All right, gather around, everyone.
Oh! Shenyun's calling us!
Let one take a look.
Wow! Ganyu and Shenhe made a scissor-tailed swallow! It's so pretty. Yep. The coloring makes it look a lot like Master. If the tail wasn't split in two like that, it might even be a spitting image. If you look closely, there are a few spots where the colors go outside the lines. Did you doze off while painting it, Ganyu?
I did the painting. I stared at the paper for quite some time, but I simply could not recall the coloring of any bird. Except Master. Or should I say that I'm too familiar with her crane form? Even when she stands before us in human form, all I can see is blue and white.
Oh, well, now that you mention it...
Exactly.
No way. You can paint with your eyes closed? Wow, The disciples of Adepti really are something.
You are most
The Swanee that Gaming and Shuyu made looks very majestic. I'm sure
The eyes and ears glow in the dark, so you're sure to see it at night. Your golden finch is cute too, Yao Yao. It's all thanks to Auntie Cloud Retainer's guidance.
What about your kite, Traveler?
Ta-da! Here it is!
Oh my god.
That's hilarious.
Why does Paimon feel like you're laughing at her and not with her?
I'm just admiring the expression you chose. Whether the kite soars high in the air or comes crashing straight to the ground, it's still fitting. That's quite the impressive feat, actually.
Is that the Jade Chamber?
Oh? Who dares attempt such a flagrant display of impropriety by releasing a kite into one's territory without one's permission? Oh, and to do so by making use of this crude piece of mortal machinery. One simply must know who it is that possesses such impertinence. Continue attaching the strings, everyone. One will be but a moment.
Cloud Retainer? Traveler, Paimon, could I trouble you to go after Cloud Retainer?
Master's going to be okay, right?
I'm more worried about the person who released the kite.
There's wind up ahead! Looks like we can glide over! It's right there!
This Fontanian device of mechanical motion is quite curious indeed.
Now is hardly an opportune time for your musings. Someone among us was not sufficiently attentive, and now the kite has vanished.
Calm yourself. Do you have any recollection of its last location?
One believes it drifted in the direction. Perhaps it is mere happenstance, but one feels a certain sense of dread at the thought.
Your concern is misplaced, surely. Cloud Retainer is either in the city looking after her disciples, or secluded in her abode attending to her research. On the subject of said kite, however, one simply must remark on the genius of its windless lift technology. One cannot help but surmise that its ingenuity rivals that of Cloud Retainer's creations.
Still thy tongue. If Cloud Retainer were to hear you profess such a thing, we can both say farewell to any further use of the Supreme Cuisine Machine.
One presumes that this kite belongs to you.
Huh?
Regard the situation with which we are now confronted. This is all your fault.
One's fault? One seems to recall that releasing the kite was no solitary endeavor. Say something, Mountain Shaper. Surely you can think of something to appease her.
Further explanation shall only fan the flames of her wrath. It would be better to stay silent and retire at the earliest opportunity.
We can hardly avoid her forever. That may suffice during Lantern Rite. But what about the Moon Chase Festival? Sooner or later, she will discover our true identity.
Hello?
Go retrieve the kite.
Absolutely not. You retrieve it.
That is not our kite.
Oh, so an adeptus such as oneself is mistaken then?
Ah, you're an Adeptus? Please forgive us for any impropriety. I truly possess no inkling of who could have released a kite into your esteemed domain. Pray, who could be responsible for such wanton behavior?
Verily, verily, we were but delighting in the surrounding scenery. This locale is home to such exquisite mint! Well, and if that's all, then we'll just be on our way.
We finally caught up. You sure do fly fast in your illuminated bird form, Shinyan. Moon Carver? Mountain Sheeper? What are you doing here? Okay, now Paimon's getting a weird vibe. Did she say something wrong?
It is of no consequence. Long has one seen through their disguises. One was simply curious as to how long they would keep up the act.
Then you are not angry?
How could one feel anger at the sight of two old friends enjoying themselves? One is also well aware of how enticing these city novelties can be.
We were simply consumed by a fit of festive spirit. Seldom do we get the opportunity to partake in the delights of the times. However, we are far from being as adept as you in matters that require a deftness of hand. No worthy kite could be born of our own making. Thus, we could only...
Your prowess in mechanics is unparalleled, Cloud Retainer. You wield the wind and waves themselves. Your singular talent stands...
One has guests to attend to. We will have to convene again some other time. Traveler, Paimon, do try to keep up.
We're leaving already?
Too slow. The wind rises. Yeah.
They're back.
After you left, Gao Ming offered to...
Before he left,
Oh?
he said, "A kite is always tied down no matter how far it flies or how high it soars. Its tether prevents it from ever truly flying free." He looked quite...
Now that you mention it, Gao Ming did seem to have a rather strange...
a reflection. If I were a kite, I would cherish...
Shenhe?
It may be an exceedingly slim and distant connection. If Gao Ming truly sees a kite as a reflection of himself...
Well, people often have different points of view depending on their mindset and experience.
Just like some people can eat spicy food.
Exactly. That's why tolerance and understanding...
Tolerance and understanding? What brought about this conversation? Did one miss something?
We were just chatting. You don't have to butt in on every...
One was merely doing a bit of cooking. Night fast approaches. If you are otherwise unoccupied, one would entreat...
Oh, it's been so long since I've had the...
Worry not. One has prepared a variety of meat and vegetable dishes. One is more than familiar with everyone's culinary proclivities.
Hey! Paimon's hungry too! It's not like the dim sum and...
Shenhe, Ganyu.
Whoa, what's with all the secrecy? If you're ready to serve the food...
Squall and fury. Too slow.
This is...
Oh, I can feel the wind brushing against my legs. This is a bit embarrassing. Is the headpiece secure? I should have asked Cloud Retainer to check before I stepped outside.
How do we look?
She asked them just like...
You look pretty too, Ganyu! Oh, how should Paimon put it?
Given that one employed the services of the best tailor in all of Liyue, one would expect nothing less. What colors have you been partial to lately, Shenhe and Ganyu?
Lately? Why?
I like black.
One is gratified to see one's disciple has inherited one's own taste.
The color black doesn't get dirty easily. A virtue I've come to value recently.
And you, Gan?
I favor blue and black.
And the material is sufficiently comfortable, yes?
Yes, very. I simply cannot thank you enough, Cloud Retainer.
Thank you, Master.
One is content, as long as you are pleased with the gift. One hopes these garments will see much use.
Seems like your supreme cuisine machine is... This golden crab's particularly good. The shell's deliciously crunchy. It's a good thing Gaming isn't here, or Paimon would have to duel him for the food. You know, with chopsticks.
He traveled all this way on account of the kite-making workshop, and he spent the whole oh,
It's rare for someone to make such a good impression.
one has high standards. He appears to be a young man of much merit, and one is not the type who would see such potential.
It appears that he wishes to break free from the kite string.
Kite string? Huh, what strange metaphors you speak in, Shenhe. Ever since you returned from one mean restaurant,
Where do we even begin? Oh, do you know about the...
One has only heard that the two are not on good terms.
He ran away...
Oh?
Ran away, you say? Huh. One believes we...
Oh, okay.
What?
This shall not do. Lantern Rite fast approaches. We must make haste. As one was contacting various tailors around Liyue, he possessed a singular talent for clothing design. He had an exquisite eye, not just for fabric selection and color pairing, but also for what accessories. At a gathering of Adepti, Bonanas once complained in secret to some of the ladies in attendance that the skirt Menogius made for her was too long. However, when one asked Menogius' opinion, he remarked that the train of the skirt would serve to enhance her adeptal countenance by exemplifying a certain elegance. Menogius was that type of person. And later... what one means to say, it is a time to address problems Fate is fickle. The cruel reality of this world is that suffering and misfortune can befall any of us without design or reason. If there is a chance for young people to remain insulated...
That's nice.
Do you have any idea?
Perhaps adeptal arts could be of use.
Is there anything I can do?
Combining our... Aha! How about this? Does that make sense to...
Yep. Oh,
What? Now then, I counsel rest for all.
You think I've got a sharp tongue? I just... tell it like it is. If some... can't handle it. Maybe that's their problem.
go find...
Add Astra. Thank you for Add Astra.
Sees you've certainly gotten an early start this morning. Who won this time? You the one buying dim sum again?
Hey, when you put it like that, it makes it sound like I'm always the one losing.
Ah, perfect. You're all here. There's an
All right, I've got...
Well, it's not just goods this time. I need you to escort a tea merchant and their wares from Chow...
Sure. What's...
Well, here.
If the client's that important, then this must be a...
Of course, the sooner you complete it, the better. I would advise you to...
All right, don't work too hard now, Longjo. We'll set off then.
You're a bit quiet today, Gaming. Oh, do you want Paimon to tell a story?
We're almost there. I'll take a rain check on that.
Take it and have fun.
Squall and Fury! Search forth!
Hello, you must be the tea merchant heading to Liyue Harbor. We're here to escort you.
Dad?
Oh, so you're Gaming's father. Just leave this delivery to him. Trust Paimon, he's got this in the bag. Everyone at the Secure Transport Agency says as much. Even the Ministry of Civil Affairs has nothing but good things to...
Seems like you've made some sort of name for yourself, at least.
The goods are all in order?
Yes, they're all here.
Then let's get going.
A very important client has asked for you by name. You kinda have to come with us. Paimon doesn't know how we would explain ourselves if you just didn't show up. Plus, you'd be missing out on a huge money-making opportunity.
I see. I suppose I will have to trouble you all to escort me, then.
Behold! Quit following me. Huh. Huh. too slow. Quit following me. Time to go. Time to go.
We've been walking for so long. Is anyone tired? How about we stop and rest for a bit?
I'm fine.
Coming.
Squall.
Fine. Thank you.
But the winter melon cake he gave us last time was so delicious.
This place looks nice and open. Why don't you all...
Huh? What about you?
I'm not tired. I'll keep watch.
Oh.
Just let him go.
Okay, we'll just share amongst ourselves then. Did you know...
Halt! Who goes there?
It appears that one's movements were overly conspicuous.
Enough of your musings. Focus. Focus on the matter at hand.
That's a cool sword.
Present your exquisite ornaments at once.
Indeed. Bring them forth readily and without protest.
Ah! What do we do?
It seems as if these two are acting alone. It won't be difficult to subdue them, but they might have something else waiting in store for Dad. The best way to keep him safe is... Leave this to me. I'll handle them. Traveler, Paimon, take my dad and the goods away from here.
No, Coming. It's too dangerous!
This is what I do.
A thorny foe indeed. Let us depart and seek a target softer in blows and disposition.
Don't think I'm gonna let you off so easily.
Away! Let us away!
Coming!
By the way, Cloud Retainer was back there. Like, she was
Don't
just
worry,
staring.
he's a great fighter. Paimon's even seen him take down a dozen or so treasure hoarders.
But coming, if he had just stayed by my side and learned the family...
We just have to trust him. Let's go on ahead. We'd best get away from here, in case there are...
All is going to plan.
See, I told you.
Okay, we should be good to stop Yangli. Oh no, what is he doing here?
Good sir, please, listen to me. Reel in your line and leave this place as quickly as you can. There are bandits in the area.
Bandits? Acting in broad daylight? Oh. Ah, I see. It appears many people are catching a chill as of late. If your throat is bothering you, Paimon, perhaps some tea and rest are in order.
Nope, no need.
If there are indeed bandits in the area, then we should inform the Millilith at once. Oh? Such matters are best left to those with the necessary...
I suppose you're right. If ordinary people like us got involved, we would only cause more trouble.
Since we find ourselves otherwise unoccupied in this beautiful area, why don't we find a quiet place to relax while we wait for good news?
Quit following me.
Uncle Ip does have a reason to be worried.
Gaming. The name sounds somewhat familiar.
Oh, have you seen him perform?
Indeed. I cannot help but admire his skill. He truly encapsulates the spirit of the Suani. Usho dancing has become more well known in Liyue Harbor recently. However, although performers are seeing budding success, they have no doubt had to face many hurdles along the way. Well, if you ask me, what truly deserves admiration is perseverance in the face of adversity. That is a rare attribute indeed. I have heard many of my acquaintances praise Gaming for his kind, selfless, and courageous disposition. To have a child so accomplished and...
Seems like Zhongli has decided to skip the formalities.
Well, he's a hard worker. Yes.
You should be sure to tell him you think that when he gets back.
Your son is young yet. It's normal for someone his age to be a bit hot-headed. It's understandable to find talking about such things in person difficult. If there's a particular...
No. It wouldn't be right. This thing between us has festered. I've been in the tea business for most of my life, and I always hoped over the past few years I heard how well he was doing for himself as a guard. How his work was taking him to farther and farther off places. I also... When you're young, you can handle all that physically taxing work and manual labor. What young person isn't capable of making a living that way? Every time I get to thinking like that, I cannot help. I often regret introducing him to wushu dancing as a kid. If I had known...
It is only natural for a parent to strive to send their child down the right path. No one would begrudge you that sentiment.
You seem quite young, Mr. Zhongli. Yet you speak with such wisdom. Perhaps I have misjudged your age.
Your words are too kind. Truth be told, One of my old friends has several grown daughters. Rather than fretting about their future, however, she prefers to let them find their own way.
Then she's more easygoing than I could ever be. Oh, I meant to say earlier, there is no need to be so polite.
Sure.
So, do you also...
That's not exactly what I was hoping to convey. Only a fool would ask a parent not to worry about their child. But think of it this way. Raising a child is not unlike flying a kite. Hold the string as my friend once said, if your children are aiming for the stars, clipping their wings will only cause them to come crashing. You need not reproach your heart for caring. Indeed, with such a big heart, why not allocate the time you usually spend worrying about Gaming to the pursuit of other things, like going for a stroll, drinking tea. Children grow up in quite the same way, do they not? Day after day, year after year, sometimes in the blink of an eye.
Yes, you can say that again. One.
Zhongli certainly has a way. Oh, Gaming is back! Hey, Gaming, we're over here!
Dad, Traveler, Paimon. Good, you're all here. Oh, and Mr. Zhongli from the Wangsheng funeral product?
A fated meeting indeed. We were
Is everything resolved?
Well, you could say that.
What does that mean?
Traveler, Paimon, come with me. I'll come right out and say it. Those two bandits... Can't look me in the eye, huh?
Okay.
At first, their mannerisms seemed a bit stilted. But once I got I was right on their tail, and it should have taken only a few steps to catch up to them, yet some people with that level of skill would have gone about things differently from the start. Like sneaking up, unless, of course, their real motive was to lure me away from the group all along.
Wow, you're pretty...
I just have a lot of experience. I've dealt with many a ruthless bandit in my time, but in the end, I told them they would make good guards if they ever wanted to get back on the straight and narrow, and that they could hang out with me in Liyue Harbor.
You ever consider you might be a little too good at making friends?
I'm guessing you guys were trying to help resolve things between my dad and me? I appreciate it, but this conflict between us, even if those two were real bandits, and I was able to subdue them and show him what I was capable. You've seen the way he talks to me.
It's not like that at all! Your dad really cares about you. Zhongli was talking things through with him, and he nearly... You don't believe...
He won't let it go. He can say as much as he wants to other people, but...
You told us you wanted to prove yourself to your dad. Why don't you tell him about all the hard work?
Will that even do anything?
You won't know unless you try. Just like how you won't know if some... Listen to us. It's time to put these people skills to good use. You can make friends with anyone, so why not your dad?
I'll do my best.
Despite my being in the tea industry for several decades, it seems...
You flatter me. It was nothing but a few humble musings.
How much tea have you drank since we've been gone?
Ipdak and I have found many a common interest. Our friendship, much like a cup of tea, seems to grow...
Well said, Mr. Zhongli. Gaming, Mr. Zhongli is very knowledgeable. You should...
Huh? Oh, of course.
Zhongli?
I have very much enjoyed our conversation, Ipdak, but I...
Oh, my apologies for taking up so much of your time, Mr. Zhongli. No need to stay on my...
It would be an...
We'll see you off, Zhongli. You two have a nice chat, alright?
Should we sit?
Sure.
Should we sit?
Sure.
Thanks for helping us talk things through with Uncle Ip. Good thing you were able to pick up on what we were
I have been around the both of you for some time now. You could say as for my role in the conversation, think nothing of it.
You never change, do you? Why did you have us walk all this way?
A friend approaches.
Hello.
Xiao! You're here too?
I've been here the whole time. A ghostly kite. Could that elusive Director Who be coming to Wangshu Inn once again? What is she doing here? I suppose it matters not. Given her relationship with Rex, well, Zhongli. It's you. I thought you were Director Who.
Ah, your arrival is most fortuitous. Do you want to try out this new gadget? The addition of the power source makes the takeoff more stable. It's just that...
He seems quite immersed in the study of this device.
I fear it's almost too stable. It completely negates the pleasure of seeing one's kite sway with the wind. It's a bit of a shame. In truth, I'm here because Director Who dispatched me to purchase some items in preparation for Lantern.
I see. Much like she does every year. Much like... Am I wrong? Or has she once again sent you out to buy... what is it, sesame oil or something?
While we're on the subject, I do wonder why she is so obsessed with using sesame oil in the preparation of mixed vegetable dishes for...
I've only met Director Who a few times.
Ah, and is that not a sign that you should visit Wangsheng Funeral Parlor more often? It wouldn't hurt to grace the parlor with your presence now. This one here is a traditional kite, one without any equipped mechanical device. Director Who tasked me with studying the differences between the two to determine which one is of greater merit. Many hands make light work. Perhaps you could test out the other kite for me?
All right. I have made my if speed is what you're after, the mechanical kite is the better choice.
Wonderful. I shall pass that in. I'll leave these two kites with you. Perhaps you can find a few friends with which to partake in the activity. You might find it to be an enjoyable use of your time. Well, I would imagine someone of your talent and wisdom...
So, you were testing out the kites for Hu Tao and even roped Xiao into doing it for you? Paimon didn't ask earlier.
I would hardly say I roped Xiao into anything. I simply sought the help of a friend. But...
seems like our pool of competitors is growing. Do you like kite flying?
I suppose I neither. Although, watching a kite gradually ascend into the sky, perhaps they're a bit like shell lanterns in that way.
Kite flying is also a pleasant form of relaxation.
Have you ever thought about making a kite, Xiao? Cloud Retainer taught us how. We can teach...
There's no need. Minogius was the only yaksha among us who had an interest in matters of ornamentation and design. When Lantern Rite is over, come find me near Pervasi's temple if you have the time.
It's getting late. I should go inform Director Who of our findings.
How's she been, by the way? Be sure to say hi to her for us.
The last time I spoke to her, she mentioned that she would be if you have the time. Perhaps you could also make the trip. If you...
We'll keep that in mind. Take care, Zhongli. See you later.
See you next time.
Dad. You can go first.
I don't have anything to say.
Then I'll go. I still don't want to leave Liyue Harbor.
Oh, I can't say I support that decision, but... Hey, let me finish before you get all worked up.
Sit, Shenhe, sit. You must be tired from your journey. Shall I pour you a cup of tea, or would you prefer something else to drink?
No need. They're gone, Master.
Perfect. The time is nigh for us to make an appearance. Do you remember the plan one recounted to you?
Yes, Master. We aim to give them a demonstration of familial... So I'll have whatever you are having.
All right.
What are Auntie Xianyun and Shenhe doing here? Just how many people are in...
Perfect. I just so happened to have bought some sunglow tea or it would be if one has not been forced to drink it every day in the hopes of whittling down one's considerable stash. Forget it. Such thoughts detract from the present need to keep up the conversation. Has work been busy during the holidays?
Drunk guests can sometimes cause trouble, but I deal with them as you talk.
Are Auntie Xianyun and Shanhe serious right now?
Oh dear. While one was busy orchestrating this act, one seems to have forgotten about Shanhe's various eccentricities. What I meant to ask was, have you made any new friends? We live so far from each other, it would be a great comfort to me to know you were surrounded by good companions.
Oh my god, what is this?
You already know of my past circumstances. Recently, I've been conversing with Guoba in the kitchen at night. Guoba can't talk.
The poor child. Her one friend can't even talk. I guess maybe Gaming it.
Let's move on, shall we? Do you have any plans?
That sounds about right. Take her to do something fun, and perhaps she'll loosen up a bit.
Like we used to do when we would carry stones up and down the mountain from dawn until dusk, picking herbs to eat for dinner along the way. If that is what...
Dad, here, have some tea. Or no.
Yeah. I simply can't listen to that any longer. Coming. I'd like to finish. I don't support your decision to stay in Liyue Harbor, because living there is too hard on you. If you come home, there will be people to help you. I'm not saying we have to live under the same roof. I know our personalities are too similar to avoid butting heads. But you'll have your entire family around you. Your aunts, uncles, they'll all do whatever they can to help.
Huh. I didn't know dim sum was such... Shh.
Just think about it, okay? You don't have to...
Dad really has changed a lot. But I thank you.
It's been long enough, don't you think? Oh, they're drinking tea in silence. Hey, you two! Paimon's sorry we were gone for so long. We got...
Perfect timing, actually.
Yep, let's go.
Gaming has...
I just love that Xianyun was like,
Master, did I say something wrong earlier? I tried to go along with your questions, but when I saw how you and that man reacted...
Not at all. Certain unforeseen variables may have presented themselves along the way, but
Then I helped?
Naturally. Your purity of spirit is one of your greatest strengths, Shanhe.
Oh god, Christ. Okay.
You must be Mr. Ip! My name is Charlotte, and I'm a reporter from Fontaine. You can find me writing for the Steambird. I invited you here not just to purchase your fine tea, but also with the hope that you might be willing to...
An interview?
I suppose you could think of it that way.
The Fontaine Market. Then I'll need some time to adequately prepare. Perhaps we could sit there.
Of course, of course! Please follow me.
Is this person also involved in your plan? And here I thought I had lots of connections. I suppose I've been humbled. You sure know all kinds of cool and important people.
Over here! Yoo-hoo! Over here!
Huh? What? Auntie Shenyud?
She probably wants to talk about the next phase of the plan.
Swan Fury!
I take it that all is going well.
Don't worry, Shenyun. Everything is going
I knew it. I knew that was all an act earlier. Auntie Shenyun is really something. She was so determined to help me. She didn't even care about making herself and Shanka appear foolish in front of my family. She truly knows how—
As for the next step...
Oh no!
What's wrong, Gaming?
Don't tell me you're the ones footing the bill for all that tea. I can't let you do that.
Fret not. Reimbursements will be made.
Exactly! Think of it more as an investment, as Ningguang would say. We pooled together the Mora so that Charlotte could place the order. She's gonna bring it back to the Steambird as a gift, as well as a sample of the regional specialty. Fontanians will probably fall in love with your dad's tea as soon as they lay their eyes on Charlotte's article. And once all the money from the new orders begin to roll in, getting our Mora back will be a piece of cake.
Oh, okay. Business-related matters always seem to go over my head, but I refuse to let you all lose Mora on my behalf.
We can talk about such matters at a later date. There are more important—
Yes. I've been thinking about it the whole— but I'd hate to cause even—
That—
Yeah, we're all friends here. Plus, we—
Okay.
Got it. Just leave it to us. Let's split up and make it happen. We need to do those things we talked about, but we also still have the kites. Since Xiao already tested out those kites for us, why don't we also go buy one of those mechanical thingamabobs or whatever they're called? We can attach it to our kite.
The kites they made in Mount something, I think it's Mount Akan, are where they're flying in the background. Like, oh, okay. Look, damn. Oh, okay. Like, damn. That's cool. Oh, this looks cool as well.
Hello again.
Welcome back. I see you returned from your trip. I really do have to thanks to you, my daughter was able to build a kite with her grandmother that very same day. She even wrote a—
Oh, you should really be thanking Gaming, not us.
I'll be sure to. And are you here to buy a kite? Please, take your pick.
Oh, we already have a kite. We wanted to buy one of those,
Ah, yes. Here you go. Please, take it, free of charge.
It doesn't feel right for us.
Well, nor would it feel right for me to take your Mora. Good luck in the kite.
All right, then. Phew, it's done. Let's get down. Looks like we finished everything we needed to do. Let's find a good place and put this thing into the sky.
So lively. This is how a festival should be.
The wind rises.
Allow me.
The Lantern Rite is as festive as ever!
Huh? Oh, what's going on?
Did something happen? What should we do? Oh, should we get the Millilith?
What's that? Have I taken that many pictures already? I need to load more film.
Wait, the wind.
Oh my gosh! Mommy, I want a big kite like that too! Do you see that kite way out in front? It's so beautiful!
Happy Lantern Rite.
Happy Lantern Rite!
Gaming's performance was so cool, Paimon almost wanted to join.
That was so fucking cool. God damn. Oh god. Oh, wrong person. But that was very fucking. I loved it. Not gonna lie.
Behold.
Damn. Oh, seconds. I mean, I'm probably gonna watch that again.
I think I'll head off now, if that's okay.
Thank you, little girl. Do you want us to walk you back?
No need, no need. Master is waiting for me right over there.
Son. I suppose I'll go first this time.
Okay.
Your performance. I've seen many wushou dance.
Wow.
You're serious about doing this?
Absolutely.
Then it doesn't matter. What I mean to say is, of course it'll be difficult. But if that's your decision, if that's your dream... Really, when I was young, I also... Actually, how about we say... All I really want to say is, much like this kite, you also deserve to...
Dad.
Son.
Son?
I bet you're wondering what's gotten into me.
Well,
Anyway, I know I've never found the chance to say this before, but... to me, Gaming, you've always been a great kid. Alright, that's everything.
Seeing the two of them talk things through like this really gives Paimon a sense of accomplishment.
Now, over there, your friends are still waiting for you.
Huh? But you came all this way.
I'll be staying in Liyue Harbor for a bit longer. When you have time, we can grab dim sum together.
Dad, honestly.
Go.
Okay.
That's quite the smile you've got there, Gummy.
Really?
It's nothing to be embarrassed about.
I'd like to find and thank Auntie Xinyun, as well as everyone. If everyone has time, go fly a...
Oh, Paimon almost forgot! Didn't Zhongli say Hu Tao was also planning on spending some... The mountain air is so refreshing! It makes Paimon feel like she could Cream! Gummies! Fuel fruit! Huh?
if it isn't my dear partners. See, I told you that something good was going to happen during our travels today. I have to say, sometimes the Steambird's astrology column is spot on.
It's just your lucky day.
Are you guys also here to catch the festivities?
Happy Lantern, right?
Happy Lantern, right? Wait, if you're here for Lantern... And that voice we heard...
Oh, impressive. You could tell it was...
That or your voice is just really loud.
Well, of course it is. After all, I'm a boss.
Indeed. I suppose it's an asset.
Sure is! Having a loud voice is a handy tool when it... Wait. That wasn't even Paimon's point. Paimon just wants to know why you two were shouting. There was something about almonds, maybe?
No, it's not a code. The words are meaningless.
Perhaps. But that's just what mountain climbers do, right? After all the hard work it takes to make it to the top, as you stand on the summit looking out at the vast scenery, it's not easy to resist the urge to release those emotions. Exactly. I was afraid that it would cause a disturbance, so I asked the locals around here, and they said it was fine. So, you see, it's not just me. I guess everyone shouts from...
Speak for yourself.
When you're stressed, don't you ever just get the urge to do something?
Not really.
Oh, that's a pretty good way to...
What I choose to hunt depends on my mood.
Huh?
Anyway, why don't you two give it a try? Shout anything you want.
As long as Paimon has clothes on her back and food in her belly, Paimon doesn't think there's any stress that needs relieving.
Oh, I bet you guys... No need to be shy. Even Farina was shouting from the top of this mountain earlier.
Huh? Did Paimon hear that right? Farina's also here? In Chaoying Village?
Believe in your ears. It is indeed as you heard. Actually, the reason we climbed this mountain in the first place was also because we heard the sound of shouting.
Yes, we could just about make out someone yelling things like, "Help me!" and "What should I do?" And what do you know? Miss Farina was standing right there, all red in the face. She practically
that reminds me. I believe what she actually said was, "So help me, I will figure out what I should do about this script."
So, you could actually hear what she was saying? Why didn't you say so?
I figured we would come check out the situation either way.
Oh, seems like you caught Farina in the middle of... She probably would have never thought... No, she definitely would have never thought she would run into anyone she...
I think so. We ran into Nervalet on the way here as well, but he would...
What? Nervalet was here too? What was he doing here?
I think it just might have been, actually. But apparently he only stayed for half a day before heading back.
Neuvillette is not the type to take much time off. Taking even a half day for himself is already a huge step in the right direction.
Didn't Charlotte publish an article on the Liyue tea industry recently? Maybe he was inspired to come buy some tea after reading that article. You know, just like you were.
My situation is completely different. I'm here because I was asked to accompany you. The tea
You Fontanians and your...
Oh, it's not for me. I lost a bet with Ridesley, and now I have to buy him something. It was just a spur-of-the-moment sort of bet. Ridesley gets really invested in that sort of thing. But he couldn't care. You could give him mint plants that you plucked from the side of the road, and he wouldn't even mind.
If only he was that easygoing when it came to talking business. In any case, I'm pretty sure the tea you bought is this region's specialty. What is it called again? Nervalet even mentioned it earlier. Yes, that's the one.
You didn't really buy 10 boxes, did you?
Please. Do I look like someone who would fall for that sort of marketing trap?
That reminds me. You guys said you only came up here because you heard my voice, right? I hope it...
Oh, that's right. Who tell? A few days ago, we heard that a friend was going to be in Chaoying Village.
Oh, dear. We've been chatting for quite some time.
We should probably...
No need to stay on our account. We just got up here, so we're good.
Go and meet your friend. We can be...
Sounds good. We're gonna head down the...
Squall and Fury.
which is known for its tea. But you know what else they have with tea? Didn't Gaming say something about dim sum being eaten in the morning? Oh, Paimon wondered... Oh, well that's fine too. Paimon doesn't care what... Now, let's see what kind of yummy things we can... Paimon's not seeing things, is she? Is that Farina standing between Zhongli and Hu Tao? Wonder what they're talking about. Zhongli knows a lot of stuff. Maybe he's telling Farina about Chaoying Village. Oh, or maybe Hu Tao is trying to rope Farina into being one of her clients. Hey, this isn't the Fortress of Meropide, but Paimon could be convinced for the right price. Let's say loser buys the winner 3 huge bowls of seafood. Since Zhongli is there, Paimon bets things are pretty tame. It's decided then. Paimon votes for tour guide Zhongli. Alright, no time to waste! Let's... Good afternoon, Hu Tao, Zhongli, and Farina! Oh, great, now Paimon's shouting too.
Oh, well, aren't you a sight for sore eyes? Seems like our luck just keeps on growing.
That we were able to meet you both without prior arrangement must mean that this is quite the serendipitous meeting indeed.
Huh? Oh, so both of you are acquainted with the Traveler and Paimon then?
Looks like someone's learned a thing or two from Zhongli.
I must admit, I am a bit surprised to see you here, Traveler. But seeing as you're a hero who's been all over to that, it makes sense that you would be well-traveled and well-connected. Since we have found ourselves in each other's company within this fertile land, allow me to...
It appears you have been to Fontaine then, given your proclivity to spread good deeds wherever you go. It's no surprise that you would make the acquaintance of a...
That's quite high praise. What I mean to say is, you flatter me, Mr. Zhongli. Although I've built up a certain following within Fontaine, it is no reflection of strength or wisdom. I stand before you right now as nothing more than an ordinary traveler in search of beautiful scenery and creative inspiration. There is definitely more to Mr. Zhongli than meets the eye. I could tell as much from our conversation earlier. Given his breadth of knowledge on both academic and worldly matters, there's no way he hasn't heard about what happened in Fontaine. Is he just feigning ignorance for my benefit?
No. You're no common tourist. I simply won't have you talk about yourself that way.
Huh? Does that mean Hu Tao also know?
You may not have heard, friends, but... Miss Farina is now one of my esteemed clients.
Yup. Okay, you win. Guess Paimon will have to break into the hidden stash at the bottom of her shoe.
What's this about winning something?
Don't tell me. You two were placing bets on us.
We just saw you guys standing on the side of the road and couldn't help but take guesses as to what you were talking about.
Oh, I see. That means you, my friend, must have guessed that I was trying to promote my business to Miss Farina.
No. Okay, I'm sorry.
That I do, my friend. What was Paimon's guess then?
Paimon thought Zhongli was showing the newbie around.
By newbie, you mean me, right?
If that's the case, then Paimon's guess was also correct.
Oh, that's right. Mr. Zhongli was telling me about...
Ha! You see? Paimon was right too! Since both of our guesses were right, there can't be a... Hey, don't be upset, Traveler. How about this? You buy Paimon a bowl, and Paimon will also buy you a bowl. As for the third bowl...
Since I was the subject of the bet, perhaps it should go to me? You know, as a congratulations for the huge deal I just struck.
I was just joking. Anyway, I should be the one treating you. The funeral parlor is about to bring in quite the sum after all. Oh, Paimon almost forgot to ask about something happen?
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, you know, with you and...
Oh, well, yes.
Really? Paimon is so sorry for your loss. Although Paimon may have not known the person...
Whoa, it's not like that, Paimon.
Huh? But Paimon just thought... Since you hired the...
Really, Paimon, it's not like you don't know me. Do I look like I know anyone who would ask me to coordinate their funeral? Miss Hu Tao is simply helping prepare some props for my film. Not too long ago, I read a collection of horror stories from Liyue. The content was spectacular. Anyway, that's not the point. Now that Fontaine's biggest star has returned to the stage, I figured it's about time the industry enjoyed a breath of fresh air. Hey, that's pretty good. I'll have to remember that for my ad posters.
Oh, Paimon, see? So, did you come to Liyue just...
Well, my original plan was to just relax and enjoy the sights. But then
It was a fated meeting indeed.
Zhongli sure loves his lofty turns of phrase. But if you ask me, it's all thanks to the... Oh?
It's someone you know. Wanna take a guess? What? How did you guess that on your first try?
Very impressive, my friend. Your guessing game is spot on today. Never thought Neuvillette would be the type to get lost.
I'm sure he didn't get lost. Even I was able to find my way to this place without... He was already getting ready to leave by the time I arrived. He just wanted...
Yup, that's exactly what... This area is full of mountains and rivers. It's normal to not know the fast... So, were you the one that pointed him in the right direction? Of course. I'm also a guide of sorts, you know. So naturally, I also have a great sense of direction. But, speaking of your friend... What about him? He doesn't get out much, does he? No wonder. He was stiff as a board and way too polite. I would have never guessed he was here on vacation if you hadn't told me.
All in all, he was only here for half a day. I'm pretty sure he is the only one who would consider that to be a vacation.
Oh? This gentleman you speak of must keep a demanding schedule.
I'm sure he does. You didn't see him, but he was dressed like he was about to attend some important meeting. It wasn't anything...
Is that so?
Wait, you didn't see him, Jean?
Unfortunately, no. At the time, it appeared as if Director Hu and Miss Farina were having quite the productive conversation. I know matters...
What a shame. That gentleman seemed like a sophisticated...
Is that so?
He smirked. Oh my god. Oh, what is that doing? Oh, okay.
To borrow Miss Farina's turn of phrase, perhaps it just wasn't meant to be.
Well, with the Traveler around, I'm sure you'll have a chance to get to know each other at some point.
That's right. He's got more friends than he knows what to do with.
Well, that certainly... Oh, that reminds me. If you get the chance, you should try... Just tell him the Palais Mermonia isn't going to fall apart if he disappears for a few days. Even clams open their shells to let in fresh water every once in a while, right? If he's really that much of a stickler for protocol, he can fill out a leave of absence request. He'd have to approve it himself since he handles that sort of thing now, but you know what I mean.
Seems like this gentleman is also in charge of something pretty important. I've never heard... In my experience, a leader needs to be able to roll with the punches. That also includes... It seems like your friend still has a lot of growing to do.
If I remember correctly, he's already several thousands of years old. You're quite right, Miss Hutao.
Oh? Traveler, Miss Farina. Those two individuals over there appear to recognize you.
Oh, it's Navia and Clorand. Hey, over here!
We saw you all chatting over here, and we're wondering if we could join in.
No apologies necessary.
Ah, straight to...
She wanted some new clients. Hutao in this case.
It's getting late. If we want to catch a boat back before dark, we should probably get going.
Indeed. Then, Miss Farina.
Oh,
when are you planning to head back?
Oh, I mean, you're not my subordinate and...
I didn't mean it that way. It's normal for friends to travel home together if they run into each other on the road.
There are a lot of mountainous roads in this area. I imagine they'll be...
Exactly! Just like in those ghost stories. 8 paths converge in a wood. Beside them an old house has stood. If you dare to go inside, not a soul will greet your eye. But if you take a closer look, there may be something you mistook. A candle flickers to and fro, yet there is no wind to make it so. What is its secret? What could it mean? In this wood, where mystery screams.
My dear demoiselles, ladies, no, I mean friends, please take me with you.
Of course.
Gotta say, Farina, you are really quite the character. By the way, did I hear you mention that Clorand used to work under you? Then you must have also been a leader at some point.
Well, that's... Besides, being a leader is hard. I prefer how things are now. I can come and go as I please.
I see. Well, you've certainly picked an apt place to relax.
Only the best. Thank you so much, Miss...
It's fine. The next time you're in this neck of the woods...
Dim sum. Is that some...
They are a part of it. It's basically a table full of as much tea, sweets, and good...
Oh, so it's...
Make sure to order the winter melon cake and the lotus flower crisp. They're so sweet.
Ooh, okay. I'll be looking forward to it.
Wait, but didn't you guys say you were here on vacation? How come you're all going home empty-handed?
Of course I am. I bought tons of fun things to... A kite, a parasol, a little tin frog that jumps. Clorand is the one who didn't buy anything for her.
So all you're bringing back with you is that tea?
And some tea-flavored hard candies. They're for Sijuin.
Clorand isn't much of a shopaholic.
Well, one of us has to practice restraint.
Hey, I'm hardly reckless with my Mora. I'll have you know, all the purchases I...
Me? Oh, well, I bought some tea, of course. I just... Other than that, just some bits and bobs, you know. They should all be things I can use. I think.
Now, Paimonzi, if you bought that much stuff, where did it all go? Into one of Linny's magic packets?
Oh, actually...
Monsieur Neuvillette took them with him.
Oh, so that's what happened. Wait, what? Why did he take them? He's not...
Oh, that's quite the imagination. Monsieur Neuvillette just saw the amount of bags we had. I felt a bit bad at first.
He even offered to deliver my gifts to the fortress of Maripede for me once he's done. Neuvillette is a man of his word. If he said...
See, even Clorand was happy to take him up on his offer. If even his trusty subordinate agreed, then who was I to refuse?
Wow, he seems like a real gentleman. If only the funeral parlor had an employee as thoughtful. Right, Zhongli?
Indeed.
Clorand said Neuvillette offered to deliver her gifts to Risley. So if we go to the entrance of the Fortress of Maripede,
no
maybe
way,
we'll run into
said
Neuvillette.
that. Oh
that
my
reminds
God.
me, a new year of work is about to begin. If there's anything you want to talk about, Jean,
Does the director have it?
it just seemed like you were a bit preoccupied today, and much less talkative than usual. You barely said anything other than, if you ask me, I'd say you're having a midlife crisis.
Is that...
Ugh.
Given its distance from the city, surrounded by such peace and tranquility, I apologize for making you...
What do you think, Traveler? Is this atmosphere putting you in a lazy mood too? Wow, you are getting really good at these kinds of lines.
Indeed.
The wind rises. Quit following me. Behold! Yeah! Quit following me.
Look! It's Neverland!
Oh, it's you. It is few people frequent this location. Since I was able to conclude my work early for the day, I thought I might take a...
You call this early?
Strictly speaking, that depends on... I am hardly bereft of time, however, so working...
Really? If you have so much time on your hands, then why did you only go to...
First, I should clarify that I was referring to my lifespan, rather than the time at my disposal on any given day. Second, I was unaware you possessed knowledge of my trip to Chaoying Village. I see. Thank you for informing me. Yes, they have been safely delivered.
I have to hand it to Cloran. Just a simple gift delivery, and she has the great and mighty Udex at her beck and call.
I was just passing through. It was merely an act of convenience.
All right. Then I hereby confirm receipt of the goods on behalf of the staff of the Fortress of Meripede.
A verbal receipt of confirmation? Is such a formality...
Guess not. This quantity of tea, though, seems a little excessive for a gift, don't you think?
About that. Much of that is my own excess, I'm afraid.
Oh?
It was buy 10 boxes, get half off.
Ah, that explains it then.
No fucking way.
Well, go ahead and leave them to me. I'll get through this stash as fast as I can.
You have my thanks. Oh, there's something else.
This is a stone slate, engraved with a symbol.
Well, that is an apt description. It is, in actuality,
a legal codex, huh?
Before the advent of modern writing utensils, information was recorded on stone slabs such as this. The law was no different.
Okay.
Since ancient times, the scales of justice have symbolized the fairness and impartiality of judiciousness. As a tribute to that sentiment, this slate was designed after a traditional legal codex and engraved with a symbol instead of text. During my travels recently, I chanced upon a roadside stall offering tourists the opportunity to try their hand at the ceramic arts. We joked with Cloran some time ago about gifting you a legal code.
Ah, so that's what this is.
I did not expect you to remember it as well. In any case, I hope this can be considered as a...
It is a... I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. Even your sense of humor centers around the... Well, a gift of this significance deserves to be put on display, and I know just...
surely there's...
Just kidding. I don't have anything like a showroom, but we do have a storage room.
That sounds good to me.
So that's what you were doing in...
Indeed. Of course, while I was there, I also took the opportunity to taste the local spring water. The aftertaste is much purer than what I have delivered to me in Fontaine. It stands to reason that the long-distance transport has a tendency to imbue the water with extraneous emotion. If you want to experience the true flavor, you simply have to go to the source. Perhaps I should organize some time off to do the same elsewhere. Then we are of the same mind. It appears my desire is justified.
If you say so, but you know you don't have to justify a vacation, right? After all, you're heartily bereft of time. You can do whatever you want.
You're quite right. I suppose I suffer not from a lack of opportunity, but rather a lack of inspiration. However, after reading a few articles about Liyue's holiday traditions, the idea popped into my head and made itself, seeing as I was free of responsibilities for the morning, refreshing. My spontaneous outing seemed to inspire quite a... Take, for example, my foray into ceramics. At first, soil from the ground is granular and unforgiving, but had the right amount of water. In the past, I never thought about how quotidian vessels were crafted. But now, I have participated in their very making. This is also something I made today.
That's a ladle? Paimon thought it was supposed to be some...
That was indeed one of my inspirations. Really, to tell you the truth, given your unexpected arrival, I find around such an important holiday such as this, human custom... But I'm afraid this is all I can offer. If you'll have it, that is. That is precisely why it would do me such a great honor if you accepted. You are most welcome. Happy Approve a leave of absence. That sounds like it could easily lead to a vicious cycle of self-indulgence, something which couldn't be in further violation of protocol. But I suppose my proclivity to refrain from personal outings does in part originate from a sense of responsibility toward my duties. But it is also due to a lack of desire to engage in the human world. But now I see that the human world is indeed full of many interesting places. Lantern Rite marks the start of the new year in Liyue. In the spirit of the season, then, I wish you a year of success as vast and endless as the open ocean.
The wind rises. Too slow.
You even want this?
Behold!
Oh, that's done. Then I guess I should do this. I mean, not this. This. Let's see what this is about afterwards. Anyways. What? I can just start it from here? Oh, that's amazing. Hold on. The domain is... huh. Oh, I can choose my characters. That's amazing. Well, complete normal, complete advanced, complete pro. I guess I'll complete advanced. Oh, this randomly selects them? That's so cool. What? Okay, select starting trial characters. This, and this. Confirm. Rolling okay. I feel like this is gonna be fun. I hope it's fun. I'm gonna mute while I'm fighting. I mean, not now. Oh boy. Okay. There you go. Oh, this looks cool. Oh my. I'm gonna take a screenshot. Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna mute now.
Bow your head.
The wind knows me.
Right now.
One with nature. Fallen leaves. Adorn my...
Everybody stand back!
Be sanctified. Silence!
Emerge. Right here. Right now. Nothing lasts forever.
As one with wind and cloud. Fallen leaves. Adorn.
Look at you, Boomtown.
Let's light it up!
Here comes the finale.
It's time for a flash freeze. Frozen freshness result. Chill to the bone.
Time to go.
Adventure! I'm going in! And voila!
Clouds high. The birds...
Yeah!
A round of applause!
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Let's get down to business.
Quietly now.
Can't handle your drink.
Here comes the catch.
I'm always watching. Right here, right now. Emerge.
Stay cool. Face your gift.
Busted.
Yeah! Pew pew!
A moment, please.
Gotcha.
I'm a rock! Look at you, Bootown!
Game's up. Fun's over.
Right here. Emerge. Right here.
Have a safe trip.
Quietly now.
Shower me with praise! Let the world collide!
Things are about to get dicey.
Settle down.
Feeling lucky? Umbrella warfare, I guess. Attack! That's the way. Ha-ha! Feeling lucky?
Gotcha. Game's up. Fun's over.
Strike a pose! Let my name echo soft!
Let the mighty be humbled.
That was nice. I think I understand it now. Not supposed to use all of your supports all in one go. That's fun though. I like it. Oh, okay. Sanyan is on all of these now. Okay. I mean, I really don't know. I normally don't use Sionian. I mean, I really like Alhaven. I don't know. Maybe I'll do this? Who knows? Yeah, that was fun. I'm gonna mute again in the moment. I have school tomorrow. I should really be asleep now, but whatever. Okay, I'm on mute now.
Skyward! Scatter! Scatter! Skyward! 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 Scatter! Skyward!
You are not welcome here. Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter.
Here you are.
Care for coming was
Stray clouds converge! Dance with me!
Deflect.
For the eternal
By royal decree, wings of darkness, come, sever the...
Rain outlines your fate. Witness the...
Scatter! Make way for the adept!
No, my sword! Let me weep.
Pew pew! I'm a rock! Can't handle your drink!
Away now. This could get a little chilly.
Rain outlines your fate. No, my...
Scatter! Skyward! Seize the skies!
Let's begin.
Skyward! Scatter!
Have a safe trip. A moment, please.
wind and cloud.
Pew pew! Can't have your dream.
Many happy returns.
Now, this can get a little chilly.
Clouds high. The bird. Into the wind. As one with wind and cloud.
Have fun with this gift.
Disappear. Worthless. Mighty mythical beast. Useless.
Again, that was very fun. I set to the pro difficulty. This is too easy. Oh. Ooh. Okay. Oh, probably this. Yep, that's good. I like this. I really do. I probably should do the pro difficulty, but I'm scared it's too difficult and then I do lose. Yeah, nothing. Oh, and I also love that you're not required to use characters you already own, so only trial, which is very fun, indeed.
Quietly now. Here comes the catch.
Time to shine. Breaking news! Smile!
Stray clouds converge!
Hold that
Power of flame compels.
Strike a pose! Let the world come alive!
Things are about to get dicey.
Scatter! Skyward! Seize the skies!
Stop that! Hard-hitting explosive!
Skyward! Scatter!
Gotcha. Here comes the catch.
Shower me with praise! Let my name echo!
Let the flames of redemption.
Scatter! Stray clouds converge!
Quietly now.
Want to take I am another test subject. That tingle? Be still.
Kamisato on. Suiyu!
Here to play with me. Seize the stars. Skyward! Scatter!
Cascade! The depths beckon!
Things are about to get dicey.
Skyward! Make way for the...
Kamisato on. Suiyu! No escapes!
Busted.
Nice and spicy. Yeah! Skyward!
Game's up. It's over.
Mind the deluge.
Covenant of the Deep! Strike a pose! Time to shine! Boba, get them! Nice and spicy! Yoo-hoo! Don't be scared. My guide are stars. Say cheese. Billowing surge. Troop bomb. Oh, mine's a fire hazard. Here come the fireworks. The night is full. Stars shine. Smile. Covenant of the Deep. Breaking news. Go Bishop
Yeah, things are definitely ending too quickly. I don't know, man. It just seems too easy. I'll go to pro. Hey, let's see, Raiden. Probably won't think so. Yeah. I don't want an electrode charge team. Whatever. I'll do with this, I guess. Yeah. Well, this time it's pro. Hope it lasts long. I mean, I'm doing it right and EM, so it's probably not gonna last as long as you might want to.
Illusion shattered! Rest and rebuild!
Huh? Witness the power.
Shadow Raven, let night fall! Permanence of the deep! Now you shall perish!
Shine down!
You are not welcome here.
Midnight Phantasmagoria!
No, my sword! Huh? Let me read it.
Billowing surge!
There is no escape! Torn to oblivion!
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Witness the power of the one.
Now you shall perish!
Illusion shattered!
Oz, reveal thyself! I see everything. Make yourself at home.
Rain cutter.
Wings of darkness. Come, sever neck.
There is no escape! Inazuma shines eternal!
Everyone hold hands.
Time to act. Rain outlines your fate. Witness the...
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Surely not. Go through me. I see everything.
Illusion shattered! Torn to oblivion!
Hey, the Temple of Wisdom.
No, my sword. Rain outlines your fate.
Wings of darkness. Come, sever night.
Now you shall perish! There is no escape!
This may hurt a little.
I've been waiting.
Hold the line.
Look out! Hey! I'm going in! Let's light it up! Pardon me.
Covenant of the deep.
Cut to the chase.
Don't blink.
Shut up! Apologies. Crouch!
for mercy.
Oh, shit. Don't blink! Hey! Everybody stand back!
Shudder. Freeze to the core. Beg for mercy.
With sword comes shadow. Incoming!
Shudder. Crush.
Speed of light!
Shudder.
What the fuck? Okay, that's embarrassing. How the fuck am I? Why did they brought Eula to something that buffs elemental damage? That's just stupid. What the fuck? Like, actually stupid. Oh, okay. Whatever. 1 AM already. Christ. Oh fuck. Okay, I didn't. Okay, I didn't lose my streak. Christ. Yeah, I'm fine. Okay. Oh fuck.
Emerge, right here. Let me weave you a verse. No, my sword! Huh?
I'll settle this!
Come on out. A sight to behold.
Illusion shattered! Inazuma shines eternal! There is no escape!
No, my sword! Rain cutter!
I need terrified!
Emerge, right now. Emerge.
Another losing night! Torn to oblivion!
Put your back into
Everyone hold hands! Share my knowledge!
We go.
I'm going in!
Witness the power of
Illusion shattered!
Hey!
Inazuma shines eternal!
I see everything! Make yourselves at home!
Rain cutter.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Torn to oblivion!
Please appreciate my sincerity.
Please, the Temple of Wisdom! By royal decree!
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Ha! I'm going in!
Yeah! Skyward! Seize the skies!
Take!
Skyward!
Let's light it up!
I see everything! Please, Brilliant! Share my knowledge!
Everybody stand!
Shadow Raven, let night fall!
Yeah! Scatter! Skyward! Gray clouds converge!
Oz, reveal thyself!
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter! Make way for the...
Be still. The depth's back. Let's move.
Shiver! You can't run!
Yeah! Scatter! Skyward!
By royal decree!
Mind the deluge.
Skyward! Gray clouds converge!
Judgment!
As you wish, Ming Fräulein. Be still. Lightly. The depths are back. Cascade.
Seize the sky!
Be still.
Finally, Christ. Okay. Interesting. Tantrum related reactions. Okay. I like Nilo. I mean, I like all of the characters really. They're all fun to use. Oh well, I still mean Razor though. Okay, it's time to mute myself again.
Everyone hold hands! Make yourselves at home! Let the world come alive!
Get with me! Out of my way!
Positions! Dance with the waves! Ha! Yeah! 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 I see everything! Shower me with praise! At my name, stop fighting! The Temple of Wisdom! Lightning, Sheriff! All eyes Make yourselves at home.
I'll settle this.
Surrender!
Everyone hold hands.
Take it easy. Quietly now. Things are about to get dicey.
A tough crowd.
Hey, sharing my knowledge. I need sheriff.
Nowhere to run! Through me, justice is served!
Strike a pose. Let the world come alive.
Game's up. Oh, it's over.
Futile! Your sins weigh upon your soul! You stand condemned! Your penance is due! You stand condemned!
Remember, health comes first. A bitter pill to swallow.
Gotcha. Here comes the catch.
Let my name echo in song. Shout.
Through me, justice is served!
Order set.
Your penance is due!
Let the show begin. Come on, we can do it.
Scatter!
This dance is for you.
Yeah! Skyward! Make way for the Adeptus!
Here!
Here you are.
Yeah! Skyward! Seize the skies! Yeah! Scatter!
La 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 la.
Yeah! Skyward! Care for a dance. Make way for the...
Defract!
All eyes on me.
Oh, if that ult, I mean, if that ult ended earlier, oh, that would have been amazing. Damn. Also, like, god damn, bro. Like, how do I say this? Oh, yeah. What, that looked like a fucking nuclear explosion right before it ended, like, bro. Damn. Okay, well, that's my thing is done. I don't know, event. I'll get the quest for the other one, but I'm pretty sure I'm not doing it anytime soon. And okay, here it is. Yeah, I'm starting the event, but I'm not doing it now because that would take way too long. I mean, of course I can always do it, but I just don't know.
The wind rises.
Either way. So yeah, I'm just gonna start it. I mean, I don't know, depends on how long the event is. I'm guessing it's not that long since it's like a mid with, I mean, not that I'm thinking about it.
Wangshu Inn now hiring. Urgently seeking one temporary chef willing to pay top. Look, Traveler, an urgent hiring notice and they're paying top more too. Oh, Paimon like, You're right, it is straight. The notice says interested parties should go upstairs and talk to the innkeeper. Yeah, and we can ask about the pay well.
Behold! Boss, there's really no need for this. It's just...
Perhaps not, but continuing to work will only hinder your recovery. You need to rest for a few days.
Huayan! Yanxiao!
Oh? Traveler and Paimon! What brings you...
And we decided to come check out,
I knew we shouldn't have posted that notice.
It's... How kind of you. My thanks to you both. And thanks on Yanxiao's behalf, too. There's nothing to be embarrassed...
Oh, all right. Well, basically, we had a lot of guests pouring in for the lantern ride. Things got busy. I started... Well, you know what they say. Play with fire long enough and you're bound to get burned. Even the best chefs slip up.
Now. I don't want you pushing yourself. You'll only make it worse.
But the lantern ride's only just finished. And we're still getting tons of guests. Plus, lots of the guests are visiting from other nations. We can't just bring in some random chef off the street. We have a reputation to uphold. I refuse to let someone else ruin the good name we've made.
Listen to you. Anyone would think that you're the boss and not me. But he's not wrong. Yanxiao was one of the favorites in the Masterful Chefs tournament. No matter how you look at it, his are big boots to fill.
I don't mean to boast, but any chef of my caliber probably has their own restaurant to look after.
Looks like we might have to...
Do we know anyone that's a good chef and has the time to help out? Oh, of course, you!
Oh, right. Yes. Now I think about it, I do recall hearing good things about your cooking.
Why are you even...
Maybe a story for another time. More importantly, I'm sure Yanxiao would be comfortable leaving his kid...
Well, since it's you...
What do you think, Traveler? Should we do it?
I should warn you that cooking for customers is quite a different ballgame from cooking for yourself.
Oh, so we...
I believe there's some spare kitchenware here at the...
Of course. Whew. All done. Come, take a look. This was made with your measurements in mind. It's nothing. A little handicraft and elbow grease goes a long way. All right, Yanxiao.
You really went to all the trouble of building a new stovetop? What was wrong with you?
No, it's nothing like that. As boss always says, hire who you trust and trust who you hire. I just thought the original setup might be a little, tall for you. Anyway, as I was saying, cooking for guests is different from cooking for yourself. Having the right equipment is a big part of that. Sometimes cooking is all about being well prepared. That's how you ensure...
Okay, and what about precision?
Precision all comes down to using your eyes. Where to slice into a particular cut of meat, how much oil. When you cook for yourself, you can always add salt if it's too bland or add water if it's too salty. You can tweak the taste as you go, but in a
Worst case scenario, Paimon can deal with any subpar dishes by...
The final thing you have to focus on is consistency. You have to be able to handle the most
challenging orders with the same level of technique and skill as the easiest ones. You have to cater to their own dietary needs, while also... Don't worry. Matter of fact, someone as well-traveled as you may even have a better And of course, I'll be around to help you over the next few days. I don't think we'll have...
Are we gonna be cooking? That's interesting.
There's no time to lose, so let's get started. I imagine you probably have a good handle on the cooking side of things already.
Oh, Paimon's memory is like a... Which ticket are we on again? Table 1 was onions, but no chilies. Table 2 was chilies, but no onions. Ah! Was Paimon just sleep floating? We didn't even get a break in the...
No, but this is peak season. You both did a mighty fine job for your first time serving. Luckily, all our customers were familiar faces this time around, so we didn't get any strange requests.
No strange request? Someone asked for almond tofu drizzled in soy sauce. Even Paimon has never tried that
It's a wide world out there. People have all kinds of different tastes. Being able to cater... Also, the thing about requests is that they're usually very specific. So as long as you do what they asked, you're unlikely to have any issues.
Excuse me. Are you still open by any chance?
Huh? Paimon knows that...
What should we do?
Terminate? Oh, no
It
way.
doesn't look like anyone's here.
It's all right. If we start building a campfire now, we'll be eating before too long.
Right. Besides, if anyone's to blame, it's Linny. So busy being a greedy culture vulture that he lost track of time.
Linny, Lynette, Fremine, it is you!
Paimon? So, is the Traveler here?
Traveler, Paimon!
Paimon was gonna say the same thing! Anyway, so that's how we ended up here. But what if...
No, quite the opposite, actually. We're in Liyue on vacation, and...
Father said we deserve some rest after everything that happened recently.
It's not every day we get this kind of opportunity. Linny thought it might be fun to spend some time in...
We could hardly pass up the opportunity to watch a Liyue-style magic show. Although...
in our time here, we've seen conjuring tricks incorporated into a...
So, we decided to stay here for a few more days to see what other forms of inspiration this... We visited Granny Roshin in Chingsa village not long ago, and today we continue...
In the end, though, we lost track of time. We haven't even...
And speaking of eating, as you know, seafood is a big part of... We simply had to try some local seafood after coming all this way.
Oh, need any recommendations?
That fish one with the misleading name. Sounds bland, but it's drowning in hot chili.
Oh, you mean blackback perch soup? You're right, the name doesn't give much away.
It looked and smelled so appetizing that Lynette took a huge mouthful, blissfully unaware that she was about to set her...
Luckily, that wasn't a huge adjustment for her.
What? Aren't you guys...
Yes, I'm ready to eat. Traveler, I'm a... Good question. I doubt we'll be able to decipher the menu, so why don't you...
one more thing. Please, if you have a heart, don't make it spicy.
I wanna make it spicy. Oh my god, can I make it spicy? I'm evil.
Fontaine, huh? No wonder they can't handle too much spice. Still, if we make the food too bland, they might as well... There's this crab and shrimp stir-fry I know that could work. It's quite heavily seasoned, but it's a lot milder than it looks. It has a light...
Ooh, that sounds perfect.
Well, this is where it gets interesting. They call it the Palace Jewels. The crab roe is supposed to look like pearls of gold, and the shrimp meat like chunks of jade. Here's the recipe. When you're...
Okay, this is actually very interesting. I wonder how long. Okay, time to start cooking. Ooh, cool. Press this. Okay, whatever. Serve them up. Ooh. Oh, that's cool. Oh, this is so cool. Wait, did I do it wrong? I don't think I did. Okay, yeah, second phase. Mixing. This is very cool. Damn. Oh, I thought I had to do that. Wait for revolutions. Oh, that is small. Barely did it. Oh my god, I'm actually cracked at this. This looks so cool. Props to them. Wow. Is it the right moment to cook? Damn, props to Genshin. This looks amazing, bro. Oh. Oh, that actually looks tasty. Swap ornaments. I like the contrast. I also like that. No, it's fine. I like this. Damn. That looks tasty.
Sorry for the wait.
Okay, I'm gonna mute now.
Yes. We meant to say, you two must be tired after a long day of work.
Oh, now that you mention it, Paimon is a little hungry. Well, if you insist, then who are we to refuse? Oh, right, of course. You're still our customer.
The sauce looks a little overpowering.
Oh, according to Liyue custom...
Looks delicious, traveler. I guess I'll dig in first. Here goes.
What is it? Do you need some water?
No. It's delicious. The flavor is so pure. It's drenched in sauce, but somehow it just enhances the natural flavor of the seafood. Try it for yourselves.
All right.
What is that? Crab roe?
Yep, you have quite the palate, Lynette.
No wonder it pairs so well with the shrimp meat. I've never seen it prepared this way before.
According to the creator, chewy crab complements succulent shrimp, making a spectacular seafood ensemble with a succulent flavor. The crab roe glitters like pearls of gold, and the shrimp shines like chunks of jade. Hence its name, the Palace Jewels.
So that's where the name comes from. Huh. I suppose it's quite fitting then.
Was Paimon always this well-spoken?
This dish must be right up your alley, Lynette.
It's half gone already? When did that happen?
Not yapping.
I heard that in Liyue, the biggest compliment you can pay to the chef is to leave a clean plate.
Wait, don't fight over it! Hey, leave some for Paimon!
The wind rises.
So your friends like the dish, huh? Well done. There'll be more to come, so keep it up.
Oh, we got the recipe. Nice. 6 to 8. Can't I just do the thing now? Do I really have to do the quest? I mean, I'm not doing it now though. Nice. Oh, I have to do the quest. Damn. Okay. 6 to 8. I'll just do the quest and do the thing tomorrow. 1:40 AM then. Okay. Hello.
Morning. The boss tells me that both new and returning customers have nothing but good things to say about you. I have to admit, I was a little worried about throwing you right into the deep end. But it looks like you've got what... So it should be plain sailing. Well, just as long as we don't run into any extremely picky customers with unreasonably specific requests.
Nice talk. Oh god.
Oh, have you had someone like that before?
Of course. The worst are those old scholars who have barely cooked a day in their life, but think reading a stack of books on the topic makes them the expert. They criticize you for no reason, claiming your cooking method isn't faithful to the original, or that the flavor profile isn't authentic because you used an ingredient that wasn't in their beloved centuries-old version of the recipe.
This is Wangshu Inn. It does have the look and feel of a time-honored establishment. Oh, innkeeper! We'll have each of your signature dishes, please, as fast as you can serve them. The most expensive ones.
Farazan! Oops, Madam Farazan.
Oh my! Traveler, Paimon, whatever are you doing here?
We could ask you the same thing. Where'd you suddenly get the funds to go sightseeing? And to order the most expensive things on the menu?
I'm not here to sightsee. Exemplary scholars like myself are highly... Madam Farazan, please, slow down. None of us slept last night. It's all my fault. She's been like this ever since I told her I'd be paying the expenses.
Layla! And Dory? Huh. Never would have bet on this combination.
Temporary chef, huh? Wow. No rest for the wicked. Well, if the chef here is trusting you to run his whole kitchen, then I've got no...
So, why are you all in Liyue again?
I
got my hands on a new boat from Fontaine a while ago, equipped with cutting-edge navigation technology. If we manage to spread the word, it could have huge business potential. Right now, we're doing some test runs. We sailed from Port Ormos to Rito, then from Rito to Liyue Harbor. Next, we're planning to go to Dornman Port.
Oh, Madame Farazan and me were hired to fine-tune the compass and other equipment. We sailed around the Sea of Clouds all of last night to put the system...
Overtime for which they'll both be fairly compensated. They're both here willingly. The contract is crystal clear on that.
You really cover all your bases, don't you? Let Paimon guess. Paying the expenses is part of...
It's not every day someone tells you to order whatever you like. Farazan, Madam Farazan, that is. While I am more than happy to treat you both to the most expensive dishes on the menu, we must remember that most expensive does not always mean best. I've heard that the most expensive dishes in Liyue are usually either seafood-based or take an exceptionally long time to prepare. Now, I don't know about you two, but after so many days at sea, I don't think I can so much as... That's actually a good point. Not to mention that poor Layla here looks like she's about to faint from hunger.
Huh? Oh, that's not because of hunger.
Surely the wise and virtuous Madame Farazan could not bear to watch her...
Oh, well, of course I care about my students' well-being, but why do I feel like I'm being tricked?
So, let's not order anything that'll take too long to prepare. Aside from that and seafood, we'll take whatever other expensive dishes you have.
Squall and Fury!
So, expensive, but no seafood, and nothing that takes too long to cook. That rules out pretty much our entire menu. Do these people get a kick out of being impossible to please?
That Dory! Is she doing this on purpose?
This isn't Liuli Pavilion or Xinhua Kiosk. This is Wangshu Inn. We don't stock up on rare and exotic ingredients. We only get them in if someone puts in a special reservation. Well, if we're stuck with regular ingredients and we're on a time limit, there's only one. As it happens, I know a recipe for something called trembling strings and rushing reeds. It can be whipped up quickly with what we already have in the kitchen. One plate usually goes for 30,000 mora.
30,000? But if it's quick to make it...
Quick doesn't have to mean quick and easy. To perfect this dish, you need expert knife work and very precise control over the heat. You have to finely slice several different types of meat into fine threads, knead them together into strips, then gently stir-fry them in the pan. What you end up with is a whole variety of flavor. This dish is unique in offering a harmonious blend of multiple kinds of meat, all cooked to do it right, and you've got a culinary masterpiece in your hands. But if...
Oh, Paimon gets it now! So this dish gets its value not from the ingredients, but the chef's
Now, don't worry. I can take care of the kneading and other prep work for you.
Believe in yourself. You can do this! And if you mess it up...
Okay, now, this I'll leave it for tomorrow. Because I wanna go to sleep and stuff. Yeah. I mean, maybe not even tomorrow, I don't know. Sometime. Oh, I should... I mean, I should have done my weekly bosses. I really don't want to do it. Well, whatever.